they didn't have chili and cheese. I had to get double cheese.
Josh
I did get
Moss.
double cheese on mine. So
I always get double cheese.
Who would see a
Chili is to
On what?
nachos?
chili's
Double cheese?
Yeah.
Ugh.
You get chili
You
and
guys are
cheese?
sick.
What do you get?
No, I don't get chili and cheese. I just don't get double cheese.
It comes with double cheese.
The one in Lawrence, you have 2 pockets of stuff. And you can pick cheese or
what you
chili
guys are
or
talking about.
2 cheeses.
All right, let's go.
Well, then I would get chili and cheese.
We're
'cause
burning
2
teeth.
cheese is ridiculous.
We're gonna tape. I said teep because you're saying cheese.
Welcome.
Welcome, won't you?
So this week we went out and saw not Identity Thief. Max
I
kind of
saw
saw
part of it.
Part of.
And I was
Part-
like, this isn't the right movie.
We went and saw Side Effects, starring Channing
Rooney
Tatum,
Mara, Channing Tatum, Jude Law.
Catherine Zeta-Jones,
Ugh.
Yep.
Steven Soderbergh's last movie,
No.
allegedly.
He's just
Drews.
getting his stride, man.
What did you think?
I really, 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 really liked the first 2 acts of the movie.
Okay.
It went slightly downhill for me. It didn't get into any point where it was ruined or anything like that. I still walked away really enjoying the movie. Of course, we can't talk about what happened in the last act that ruined things for me, but it went to places that I thought was totally odd and
Yeah.
not needed. But it was really good. Rooney Mara is great again in it. Jude Law, I wish he was in more. I feel like he's not in very much, but
Yeah.
he's always really good.
We had that one year that he was in like
Really
8
enjoyed
movies.
it. Catherine Zeta-Jones, horrible as always, but whatever. Yeah, I dug it. That was good.
I thought it was going to be kind of a social commentary on pharmaceutical companies and side effects, and you really feel like it is going to be like that the first 2 acts, but it went a different way, and I loved it. I was like, what? I had no idea. I was really surprised, and it really changes, like the mood changes. The first 2 acts are like really kind of intense, like suspenseful. You don't know what's going to happen.
I felt like, it's like you get 3 movies in this, really. Each act almost is a different type
It's
of
like
movie.
a play. It feels like a play.
Yeah, totally.
But man, I was just pleasantly surprised. I enjoyed the first 2 a lot, but I love the third part. It's kind of I don't know how to talk about that, spoiling it, but Jude Law is kind of up against the wall, and he's kind of losing everything: his practice, his family, his credibility. You think he might even start losing his mind. And I like those where it's like everything's against one character, and you don't really know who to root for or how to root for them or how it's gonna come out okay. But it was just an awesome ending. It's more fantasy kind of. It's more not as rooted in kind of facts and things like.
There's a little bit. You have to suspend some disbelief.
Yeah, not much, but it's not as.
I read a good quote from a reviewer that said the movie is the twists in the movie are much more ingenious than believable, which I think is a good way to put it.
That is perfect. That's exactly it. It's not as rooted in reality as Contagion was, but it's cool. Jude Law, man, nailed it.
I liked it a lot too. I felt, again, like I agree with both of you. Like I think the third lost me a little bit more, but it didn't lose me as much as it did you. So fittingly, I'm right in the middle of.
I really, again, I'd like to watch it with somebody else and see their reaction.
I actually had, I went and saw it with a couple people this time, so I didn't have to see it by myself. So that was nice to kind
I saw it with someone too. It was amazing.
Yeah, it's a different experience to see a movie with the other person.
I just sat by some young high school girls again.
But then I really liked definitely probably the first third was great. The setup was really cool. Like I like it. Yeah, I like it has a very gray feeling at the beginning. Like her depression and the things that were happening you thought the movie was tonally and thematically going to go one way, and then the middle part, it becomes like a thriller, and you don't know who to trust, what's going on, who's lying, who's telling the truth, and then obviously the third part it kind of switches again. But it's a fast-paced movie. It's not going to lose you at any point. There's no fat in it.
Editing was great. Sometimes Soderbergh's editing's a little loose, feels like. But man,
it does
tight.
The the flashbacks are done like he always do. You know, he kind of steals a little bit from himself even in some of it, like what he did with like the Limey and some. Like,
you don't really know the exact timing of events, really.
So I think it was definitely for a February release, probably the strongest we've seen.
Yeah, absolutely.
In the last
it was awesome.
since the beginning of the year.
If you like movies,
everything
you'll
isn't
like
spoon fed to you.
Yeah.
You know, in the end, they give you lots of really cool clues throughout the movie.
They kind of spoon feed the ending, the flashback.
Okay.
Spoon fed bad.
There's a lot of stuff that they give you throughout the movie that they don't blatantly point out at the end, like, oh, remember when we showed you this?
Yeah.
But you also have to realize, like, how reliable is the narrator when they're telling you things? Like, are they citing it one way? You know, there's different aspects of it.
Yeah.
But overall, yeah, I would say fantastic, fun. Everybody should pretty much enjoy it. I don't think there's much. It's a little bit of a quieter, methodical. Like, still, you know, it's not like a lot of action or a lot of stuff, but you have a.
We're really struggling not to give away anything.
Yeah, it's kind of hard because the first.
I don't even know what I could say that might be a clue.
Well, the problem is like I guess there's two trailers. There's one that's like you don't know what's going on, and then the second trailer that they just released, it's a lot more.
I didn't see.
It shows a lot more. Like there's a certain aspect of the movie that I did not know was going to happen that sets up the rest of the whole movie, and that is given away in one of the trailers.
See, I knew that, but beyond that, I assume I know what you're talking about. But beyond that, I didn't know anything about the movie, so
I didn't know Jude Law was going to be in it that much. It's a movie about Jude Law.
Yeah, and your main character shift, it's definitely as it goes
smooth.
On. Yeah,
smooth transition.
You're slowly starting to get more and more of other characters than the ones you were initially starting out with. So the perspective changes as well. It's really clever.
Together.
Yeah.
Supporting actors are really great too.
I haven't done Better or Worse in a while. Let's do Better or Worse with Soderbergh's great films. Magic Mike.
Better.
God, that's close. I'm gonna think Magic Mike. I enjoyed Magic Mike more.
I like Magic Mike better too.
Weirdos.
Contagion.
Better.
Contagion.
Man, that's a tough one too. I'll say
Contagion. I wouldn't sit through again.
Yeah, I would say I enjoyed this one a little more than Contagion.
I liked Contagion better. Out of Sight.
Ooh, Out of Sight's one of my favorite movies. Worse than Out of Sight.
I don't think I've seen all of Out of Sight, so I can't really comment too much.
Worse than Out of Sight. And Ocean's 11.
Better. But I did watch that yesterday. That was another movie I was trying to think of.
I think it's better.
It was better than I remembered it.
It's better, but I will enjoy Ocean's 11 more when I watch it.
I like it better than Ocean's 11.
Sometimes I don't even know you guys.
I said better than Ocean's 11. Isn't that what you said?
Better and more enjoyable are two different things, though. We've talked about this.
I know.
All right. We're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to start doing expectations for upcoming movies in the review section so that we don't have just a expectation short. So, coming out this, actually, Valentine's Day, A Good Day to Die Hard. Needs no introduction. But I'm going to give it one. Bruce Willis, starring
Bruce Willis?
Starring Bruce Willis. Saving the day.
You don't need anything else.
Are you looking forward to this, Max?
Can't wait.
Are you going to take a date?
Yes.
Barry? Are you looking forward to it?
I really don't know much about what's going on in it. I think it's in Russia.
And that's his son?
And then, and his son. And I think that's about all I got.
We haven't seen his son in any of the movies, right?
Not that I know of.
He's been mentioned.
Has he?
In the first one?
I don't know.
Yeah, because he brought a stuffed animal.
He's a baby, yeah. He's just a baby.
Are you bringing a date?
I'm going to go with some people, yeah, for sure.
It depends on if Susie's busy, then yeah, I'll take a date.
I'm looking forward to it too. Can't go wrong with the Die Hard movie. The last one was really good. They've all been really good.
And it's
the last one, when you think it's getting past its prime, still awesome action movie.
He needs to make a bunch real quick.
So I didn't enjoy the action
of
the last one.
You didn't?
No. I just it didn't do it for me. Especially I think maybe Justin Long.
I like Justin Long in it.
Really took me out of it.
Yeah.
I only watched it once and it's at home, so I was distracted because I wasn't as highly entertained. So
I
it
like
might be
his
different
character
for
in
this
it.
one.
I mean, it fell into the tropes of stupid computer hacker.
Yeah, that's maybe what
doing ridiculous things that can never happen. But I like his character in it.
But I'm looking forward to this.
Those
one.
things can happen, Ryan. You of all people should know. The next war will be fought on the internet. it'll be comments. We'll be commenting against China for the up comment.
All right, what's our special coming up, Barry?
We're going to, in keeping the Valentine's Day theme.
Lou's gonna be in it?
No.
Oh.
No. We're going to talk about what characters, relationships, and movies would we want to put ourselves in. So, guy and girl, guy on guy, doesn't really matter. Just what relationship would you like to have? And we're going to talk about the best ones that we would wish to have and the worst ones that we would never want. So,
all right.
Thanks for watching.